Hello there everyone, I'm Miss Wonderland and you look beautiful today. Welcome back to Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan! Alright, so we're on a trip in Kyoto and we're watching waterfalls and temples and stuff and it's way too awesome. Okay, so let's continue! Wow. There really are 3 tails of water here. Each stream confers its own blessings. From right to left, they confer academic success, health, and love. Academics? I don't know what word that is. Academics? I think it's school related? I think so. Yeah, health and love. So then, starting from the right, I take the water from each and drink it. Okay, let's start with the water of things. Gulp gulp. Now, the water of health and the water of love. Glop 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 glop. Phew, it's delicious and really could be the fountain of youth. Huh? Now that I think about it, you guys only drank from the health and love springs and none of the academics one. How come? Well, right. Yes. What? You both look so serious. The truth is, it's sad that anyone greedy enough to try to drink from all the Alright, let's try that again. The truth is, it's sad that anyone greedy enough to try to drink from all 3 rivers will be denied their blessings. What? Wait, is that true? Yes, I'm sorry to say. No way. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Because that would have made us so much less funny. I'm sorry about that. So I didn't earn any blessings today? I could have used the blessings in love at least. Though, now that I think about it, Makoto and Akira both drank from the love spring. First, the entry fee. There. Now our next Kyoto sightseeing spot is here. Wow! Look how beautiful it is! What? Oh my god! Internet page come up. Internet! Google Maps? Oh my god! When you click on show photo, a Google Map picture opens itself. Holy shit. Interesting. Okay, good. Let's continue. I think this would go away and you can see this. Whatever. Okay. Whoa! This is the Kingaku-ji. Ji, a Japanese suffix meaning temple, an alternative reading of Dara. Kingaku. The kin in Kingaku is a reference to the grand golden color of the temple. The name is actually a nickname. What's its real name? I know it! It's Rokuon-ji, right? That's right. You really know your stuff, Akira. Hold your applause until the end. I still know lots more about the Rokuon-ji. Then why don't you tell us about it, Akira? Leave it to me. The fact is, there was already a temple here in the 13th century, but the noble who commissioned it was put to death for conspiring against the empire, and it fell into ruin. Then, around the end of the 14th century, the shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu fixed it up and built a new temple, which he called the Rokuon-ji. Wow, is that really what happened? Yes, she is exactly right. Wait a minute, why are you asking Oni-chan for confirmation? No reason, just wanted to be sure. Let me tell you, this isn't all I know. I also know that when the temple was completed, the grounds around it were larger and that it completely burned down once. Burned down the temple? Was it in a war or what? Psst. Sorry, it burned down just 60 years ago. It was... arson? Arson? You mean someone set fire to it? Yeah. In 1950 by a young monk... monk? Still in training. A monk committed arson. That's right, the temple was already a famous national treasure at that time, so it caused a huge stir. I see, that makes sense. Then a world-famous author named Mishima Yukio wrote a novel about it. The name of the novel is, of course, Kingaku-ji. Wow, Akira, you really know a lot about the Kingaku-ji. I told you I knew a lot about it. So, have you read the novel? No. Oh dear. Mishima Yukio's Kingaku-ji has been translated into many other languages, so you should read it if you get the chance. Sure, I will. He probably wrote it after visiting the place for himself, so it will probably be more interesting now that I'd read it before. I will be sure to look around for it when I get home. I think I might try to read it when I get home too. Yeah, I see. I think you would get a lot out of it, Akira. The Kingaku-ji, huh? The walls are stuck with gold leaves, so it's as gold as the name suggests. I'd heard that ancient Europe referred to Japan as Jipang, the land of gold. But looking at it, I can see why Marco Polo would have felt that way. What do you think of Kyoto so far? Let's see. At first I wasn't really seeing the town's history and culture at all. But the more we walk around, the more I feel the traditional atmosphere seeping in all over. That's right. Kyoto has a lot of temples and shrines, so you can walk from temple to temple and shrine to shrine. Just walking around can give you a deep impression of the town. Yeah, that's really true. But how do I say this? It's more than that. There's... like, even among the smallest shops in town, so many of them sell traditional craft goods. So that also gives me the impression of a town that values its history. That's true. While Kyoto continues to expand the city as a whole, thus protect its traditions. I think that's what makes it amazing. Preferencing its history while taking in the new. But now that I think about it, I think Tokyo has a similar sort of atmosphere. With Kyoto, it just feels a whole lot sharper. When I think about it that way, Kyoto really is like a representation of Japan itself. Ah, that's it! There's one thing that surprised me in coming to Kyoto. Surprised you? What is it? You know, the language. Language? Ah, I see, because it's not like Tokyo Japanese. That's right, it's a dialect, right? The accent and the words people here use, it's nothing like the Japanese I know. That's true. People in Kyoto and nearby Osaka and Kobe speak what's called Kansai-ben. Kansai-ben. Yes, specifically Kobe and Osaka and Kyoto all have their own dialects, but the general terms for it is Kansai-pen. Kansai-pen, I see. It's hard for even native Japanese to imitate Kansai-pen. It's a unique way of speaking. I see, but how should I say? It feels like it has nuances that I don't hear in Japanese of Tokyo. That's true. It's fast-paced and kind of funny. That's right, when you listen in on an exchange, it almost sounds like they might burst out laughing. You remember what I said before, that Kyoto was the capital of Japan long ago? While that was going on, the city of Osaka was also developed next door. Osaka developed as a merchant city. They based their lives around merchant culture. So I think the language developed around the interaction between a shop owner and customer. Making the customer feel comfortable is so important in the business world. You mean they make them laugh so they relax and feel more like buying things? It's just my own speculation, but I wonder if it might not be true. The real Kansai has done a lot to develop comedians and comedy culture, so you might hear Kansai pen on TV too. Now that I think about it, it sounds really cute when girls speak it too. We don't speak Kansai pen. Does that mean you don't think we're cute? That's not it. That's not what I was trying to say at all. So you're saying you wish we both spoke Kansai pen? That's right, exactly. I mean, that's exactly the same complaint. Even without speaking Kansai pen, I think we made a good media team, don't you? What ifs? Anyway, let's go on one last place today. It's very close to where we are now. What kind of temple is it this time? Oh my, we're not going to a temple. Really? Then where are we? Where are we going? Oh, that looks so cute. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Ta-da! This is Kyoto's premier entertainment district, Gion. Wow, but the buildings still have an older, refined feeling to them. The town of Gion is the gateway to the Yasaka Shrine. It's basically a town that sprang up along the road to the shrine. The name Gion comes from the fact that the Yasaka Shrine was once known as the Gion Shrine. I see. So, is there something on the street? Like what? Well, it's certainly a very beautiful street, and it has a refined atmosphere, but isn't there like a famous building or... Yeah, there's nothing like that here, but in its place. In its place? Look there, walking towards us. Walking? Ah! There's a woman walking towards us. Tiny red lips. It's a geisha? Could it be? Okay, sorry. Tiny red lips on a face made up in white. And such a beautiful kimono. Is that a high-class geisha? Sort of, but geisha is only for Tokyo. In Kyoto, they're called Geico. Geico. Yes, a young appearance Geico are known as Maiko. She looks young, so she's probably a Maiko. Ah, she just turned to us and bowed. She's so cute. Oh, I would love to have seen that. Hey, Oni-chan, I hear back in the day Maiko were girls around 10 years old. Is that true? That is what they say. 10 years old? They started that young? Yeah, because Maiko and Geico would play instruments and at banquets and sing and dance. They were like flowers, used to add life to a party. And men of high standing and rank would come to them. So in order to keep them from offending anyone, they receive strict instruction in discipline and manners from a very young age. That's the kind of system it was. So for all its beauty, their world was a harsh one too. Yes, but these days it seems as problematic to make children work so hard. Nowadays you can't begin Maiko training until you finish school. I saw on TV before too that there are fewer and fewer women who want to become Maiko these days. I guess that's true in all countries. Jobs that were standard long ago are gradually declining. It's too bad, but yeah. But then the TV said that more people want to do it nowadays compared to before. But they say that the training is so strict that many people just up. I think there's missing a give up, right? Okay, so that many people just give up and quit. Just because you want it doesn't mean you will succeed. But Maiko and Geico are part of an amazing culture. There must be more people who want to carry it on. That's it. As long as we're here, why don't we call a Geico-san tonight? And unfortunately, that's not possible. Huh? Why not? The girls will refuse first-time customers. Most people have to be referenced by an existing customer. I see. There's some exceptions lately. I hear there are some events where you can hire a Geico for a brief period of time. But it probably takes a lot of money, right? I see. I guess that's true. Yeah, I understand that. It was just an idea. When you say it like that, I can tell you're really upset about it. I told you I was joking. Ha, ha, ha. I don't think you are. Anyway, as long as we're here, we should stop by the Yasaka shrine. Then back to our hotel? Okay. Okay. Phew! We visit the Yasaka shrine, which was beautiful. Our hotel might be more humble than the halls where Geico perform, but it was still a nice place. The food in Kyoto tastes completely different from the food in Tokyo too. Kyoto was a nice place, not at all inferior to Tokyo. Just one day doesn't seem like enough to experience it all. But tomorrow I go back to Tokyo, and in 3 days' time I go home. I have got to make the most of Japan in the time I've got left. Yes, so I will see the other things. Yay! Day 5! Alright, before we start day 5, I will end the episode here, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you then in the next part. Take care of yourself, and